Hello, how are you? Welcome to my channel. My name is Ruth and today we are going to be continuing on with my collection series. Today we're going to be looking at color correctors and concealers. So it should be a short enough video. So we start with the one I'm working on at the moment. This is the one from Becca, the original. My opinion, the best. Ruth doesn't have her glasses on again because she's an idiot. One second now, guys, till we get the old spectacles on. So I can actually see, and there we go, look, I can see what it says, can I? Under eye brightening corrector. I think this is in the shade light medium, I'm nearly certain. So this is what it looks like. Oh, I need a cotton bud. That's what I need. You'd think I'd be prepared, but no. So this is what this one looks like. You're going to see they're all fairly similar. I was on the hunt for a replacement for this because I know you can get it with Smashbox, but one, Smashbox isn't available in Europe anymore, and two, it is expensive. This one, on the other hand, is nearly finished. I do love it. It is gorgeous. But yeah, hopefully, I don't think I'll be finished by the end of the year. That's just unrealistic. But at the start of next year, hopefully, I'll have it finished. So while I was hunting for a replacement, this is one that I tried. It is the Catrice Under Eye Brightener in Instant Awake. I don't know, is that the shade? No, Light Rose is the shade. Brightener with shea butter, it says. So this is what this one looks like. And you will notice it is quite similar in shade. Less creamy, I think, in formula, or maybe it's thicker, I suppose, and not as pigmented maybe, but that's okay. I still quite enjoy it. It sits nicely under the under eyes, doesn't crease too much, so yeah, it's a winner. Another one that I was testing out is from Elf. It is the Putty Color Correcting Eye Brightener. My god, the words. And it is, do you have a shade, sir? Fair. I'm glad they started putting the colours on them, because it used to annoy me so much with Elf that they didn't put the colours on them. It's very vexing. So again, good colour match in comparison to the Becca. Formula is a bit drier, I suppose, but again, because I use a dense enough brush with it, like, they're very similar, aren't they? This is still a little bit lighter, but it works. Again, doesn't settle into fine lines. Well, look at, as much as anything doesn't. Let's be honest, nothing is, you know, never going to settle into fine lines. It's just not reality, in my opinion. And the last one I have then is from Revolution. This is the Revolution Eye Bright Corrector in light to medium. I actually gave this to my sister and then went off and repurchased it because I enjoy it so much. This is what, now I think this probably is the most like the Becca in consistency, because you can see these ones are nearly matter, I suppose, really, aren't they? Whereas these ones are a bit more, have a little bit of a glow to them, do they? Or maybe it's just that they're more emollient. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I like it as well. I think it's great. So yeah, I have 4 at the moment. I would hope that this one will be finished soon. I don't need to be buying any more. What I have here, more than sufficient. And they're all so, like, they're all under €10, which, you know, win. On to concealers. I only have 2. I have the Catrice True Skin High Cover Concealer, Hyaluronic Acid. Apparently it's waterproof. I'm not going to be testing that out. In the shade 005 Warm Macadamia. This, I hope you can see, we've got some windowing going on in it. So hopefully next year this will be finished. This is what it looks like. So you can see they're very different in colour to under eye correctors. Under eye correctors definitely are pinker, peacher, and suit my skin tone very well. This concealer, I wouldn't use it under my eyes. I've been using it as a kind of a, especially in the summertime, because it's a bit dark at the moment, but in the summertime I like to use this as a very light foundation. So I'll only use it in certain areas, and then I'll go in afterwards with the Bare Minerals powder foundation product, and it seems to work out okay. Look, I don't love this, excuse me, but I'm halfway through it and I want to finish it. So That is staying in my collection. Also, I have this liquid concealer from Primark, pennies, whatever you want to call it. P.S. My Perfect Colour Liquid Concealer, medium coverage with caffeine and vitamin E in the shade 05. Lovely formula. I really enjoyed this. This is my second one of this in this shade, I think. And again, it's a good summer shade for me. See, the Catrice one is a bit warmer, I suppose, and this one is a bit onto a corrector. But it, I don't know, I just like the way it sits in the skin. I think it's very pretty, and it is nice as on its own, you know, without any other foundation. So in areas that might have a blemish or a bit of redness or discoloration or whatever, it works really well in the summertime when I don't want to be getting too heavy-handed. And I have finished one of these already. I've actually finished another one that I had in the lightest shade, the Dew, and I used it as a foundation corrector. So it helped me to make them lighter in tone. And finally, this looks like a concealer, so it stays in my concealer drawer, but it is actually a foundation adjuster, I suppose you call it. So it's blue, so it's supposed to cool down any very warm foundations. So it is from e.l.f. It is the Camo Color Corrector, and yeah, just blue. I bought this because I thought, oh sure, I need to have that in my collection, because, like, you know, all the orange foundations I own. I don't buy foundations in orange. I'm fairly good at picking my foundation colour. So why did I think this is something I had to have in my collection? It's just an example of me just following the crowd, basically. So, you know, that's another thing I've learned. Stop following the crowd and just get what you actually need, not what you think you need or what other people are telling you need. So this is going to be decluttered for my collection because I have no need for it whatsoever. Every foundation I have might be a bit dark for me, but not the wrong tone for me, if that makes sense. So I would say I'm neutral, because I have kind of blue and green veins. So I'm kind of going off that I'm neutral, and neutral seems to work fairly well on me. So that's going to be decluttered. I've no need of it. Should never have bought it. Haven't used it once. Not once. So at the end of that, I have 4 under eye correctors and I have 2 concealers. And I think that is a very healthy number of products in these categories. To be honest, once this is gone, I won't be repurchasing it. I'll have this in my collection, and if Primark still has it, because they discontinue things a lot, if they still have it, I'd probably get it again if I need it. Colour correctors, I'll only need 1. I have a feeling the Revolution one is going to be the one that I stick with, but let's be honest, this is a tiny one and it's taken me about 4 years. So I have enough here to do me for, you know, the next decade at least, I suppose. Yeah, I think they're all fairly the same in quantity. What's that? 4.2 grams. This won't tell me because it's e.l.f. and it's a pain in the arse. Do you tell me? 8 grams. For the love of God. Yeah, sure, this was only, what? Oh God, even my glasses on. Can I read that? Upside down, you can't anyway. With 2.3 grams. And this is, did I say 8? Yeah. I won't need to be buying under eye correctors for a long, long time. But that is it for this video, guys. So we've 1 declutter out of all of this, and the rest is still in my collection. Do you like concealers? Are you okay? So I'm 45 going on 46 in February, and I just find that concealers just don't cut it for me anymore. They're just too drying under the eyes. They make my under eyes look crepey, whereas these seem to do a better job for me. Do you like under eye correctors or brighteners, whatever you want to call them, or are you a die-hard concealer person? Especially if you're around my own age. I understand if you're younger because you wouldn't have the kind of crow's feet, laughter lines, whatever you want to call them, like I do. But yeah, these are the ones I have, and I'm happy to have them. That's it for this video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully I'll chat to you in the next one. Take care. Bye. Slide.